Hey, it's a brand new day here on Gillum Farms, and I'm Johnny. And what I've got going today is just a couple of things. One thing is we're getting ready to get into the hundreds again, folks. I believe tomorrow is supposed to be 98, and then it's just supposed to, well, it's July in Oklahoma. All right. So what I'm doing is I've got some weed eating and stuff to do around here. I've got to pretty up around the garden. I've got to go around all our fire pit and our tables and trees and all of our stuff around the house. And so I'm gonna be doing some time-lapse weed eating and things like that. Then I've got to go across the road. I figured I'd weed eat while it had some kind of semblance of cool right now this morning, and then I'll go across the road, and I've got fill feeders, do some camera work and things like that. So just follow along, folks, and we'll get some of this stuff done. All right, I got caught up on the weed eating, and so now let's go do something else. All right, guys, what I'm doing now is there's a turkey right there in front of me. I know you're not going to be able to see it, but it's right there he goes, going to the okay. Anyway, I am across the road. I'm over on our food plot, and I am going to fill the feeder and I'm going to move a camera. It's been very, very dry here in northeast Oklahoma. It's really odd, and I probably will put up a map showing the rainfall across Oklahoma in the last 30 days, and it's been extraordinary how much rain has fallen, except here. I'm talking 7 to 9 inches of rain in the last 30 days in most of Oklahoma, but not here. So anyway, I'll put up a little map of that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a camera over here on the water hole that we got to see what's coming into the water hole, because there's a lot of animals that are coming to the water hole that aren't going to a feeder. So I just want to catch the animals coming to water at all times of the day. It's getting ready to get into the hundreds, and I expect I'll get lots of pictures. So anyway, let's do all this. Be long, it'll be time to do the food plots, fix them if we ever get considerable rain here. All right, when you purchase this feeder, it'll tell you it holds 200 pounds of corn. They don't hold 200 pounds of corn, folks. About 175 pounds is all it'll hold. So anyway, so we're all set again here. So let me go down and get the other camera now. All right, I did not video myself taking that camera down because it was in a secure location. So I'm going to move it right up here by the pond right now. It looks like there was on another camera, it looks like there was a big bachelor group of bucks in there around that area this morning. So I just want to get pictures of stuff, getting a drink for you guys. So anyway, headed that way. Okay, what I've done, folks, is I've put this on this tree right here by the pond. So I'm going to set it up. Alright, now it's counting down. Got it set. And what it is watching is this pond right here. So it's trying to catch animals coming to the pond. And this plot, it's growed up, it's weedy, it needs a lot of love. It's got a lot of clover in it. And the only reason it has clover in it is because I let this rye grain terminate on its own and fall over. So what has happened is the rye grain actually shaded the clover to keep the sun from just destroying it. So there's a lot of nice clover underneath this stuff. So that's kind of a thatch. You can see the clover popping up through it. It's just spotty here and there where there's clover. But there's a lot of critters using this plot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it go until later this summer, probably about 1st of September, and I will come in here and I will spray this plot, because there is a lot of grass in it. There's a lot of grass in it. I'll spray it, terminate it. I'll spread my seed across it. I'll get that cone spreader and I'll put seed and lime and stuff like that in it. I'll spread it over this whole plot, which is roughly 3 acres altogether. So I'll spread it over this whole plot, and then I'll brush hog down over it, and that stuff will come right up through the dead stuff. So that is my plan for this year. I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to keep organic matter on this. But I'm really happy with our little pond, because there's a video about creating this and everything, and it has held water beautifully. I mean, you can see it. It has, I mean, it's not super low. This pond is holding, it's not leaking. So anyway, it's time for me to go do something else. I've got to do something with tires now. So okay folks, last time I drove this, these tires, the front end was doing a shimmy, and I believe it is the tire. So they look kind of humpy right there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down to the tire shop and see if it's going to be as simple as a rotation to make this work, or if it's going to take tires. Because like I said, the front tires, I believe there might be a hump in it. Not quite sure, but hopefully we'll make it there. It's a cooler day today. The back tires are absolutely flat across the whole deal, and they're really wet. They're really good. But the front ones have that humpy do, so I'm gonna go check it out. So anyway, let's go do that. All right, the tire situation wasn't as bad as I thought. It was out of balance and a lot of wear on the well, the front tires need to be rotated. So what I did was I had the tires rotated, all the tires balanced, got it all back on the road. She's driving smooth now. So anyway, now I'm going to my favorite Mexican food restaurant, and then I'm going to go out and check on the calves. So yep, I am sitting out here pretty close to the front of my favorite Mexican food restaurant, which, if you're ever in Tahlequah, come to Jose's Mexican restaurant. It looks like a hole in the wall, but man, do they serve great food. Man, that was some good food. Woo! Alright, now I'm headed out to check on the cattle situation. Got to check on those calves, because what happens is we are, right when we turned Danny in there, when we got him, he ran around and apparently bred everybody. So we got calves just coming any time, so I'm going to check, make sure that the calves that we have on the ground are doing great, and that and none of the other cows are having any complications or anything like that. So that's where I'm headed. Be there in just a sec. You turned into pretty gentle calves. Minnie, you looking goose. Danny's just keeping track of the harem here, making sure everybody's good and bred. Move these cows because I think that there's more Johnson grass in this field, and before it goes to stressed, I don't want them eating stressed Johnson grass, and it's going to go stressed whenever the heat hits it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them over here so they can clean what's over here up, and then I'll move them back to this pasture whenever I believe after I move the hay over here. So I'll have this field free for them to put the hay in over there. Sug, cow, come on. Sug, come on. Come on. Come on. It shouldn't take too much coercion to get them to come over here. They generally like to move. Sug, cow. Come on. Come on. Sug, come on. Sug, come on. Here they come. Like I said, it don't take too much to have them want to come over. Come on. Sug, cow. It's in here in shade. It's starting to get hot. Sug, come on. Last minute decision to move them. Come on. Sug, come on. They got a lot of shade in here. Like I said, there's some grass that's not available over there to them. So I'm going to bring them in here again. The trick on this is to keep the grass just in front of them. So if you let them eat too much of it, eat it down too much, it's hard for it to come back. So hopefully we can keep the grass in front of them. So they'll think I'm going to give them a range cube right here or something. Sug, come on. Come on, Danny. Sug, come on. They'll probably start following me right here. Yep. I'm going to have to look back. I know what's going on. Now Danny's coming through. 23 is going to bring her calf through. Hopefully her calf realizes what's happening. Nope, her calf don't realize what's happening. So her calf is on the other side of the fence. Now her calf is messing around at the fence. Doesn't understand the gate. So I've either got to run it through the gate. Oh boy. Calves. Crazy things. All right, come on around. Come on around. There you go. Woo, you figured it out. I'm gonna call you Einstein for right now. Anyway, I've got them in here. And again, if you like what you see, like and subscribe, and I'll continue to bring more content in the future. And as always, everybody, God bless.